When someone says this land is under government acquisition, what do you think about? When it says this land is a committed land, don't buy it, what pops up in your mind? Do you even think there's a difference between a land under government acquisition and a committed land? Do you even think it's advisable for you to buy a land under government acquisition or a committed land? What's the difference between both? I am Ade Real Estate from Property Dreams and Deals, a real estate lawyer and consultant, and our goal here is to help you get it right, to make sure your investment is safe and secure. Make sure you take the right step and not fall a victim of scammers outside here. So watch this video to the end and you'll be glad you did. So in a simple term, I will explain what both principle means in the simplest form so as to assimilate it better. Now, a land under government acquisition simply means a land that the government have acquired years ago for some specific purposes, but are not sure on when to commence those projects. They just acquire this property that, okay, probably in the next 5 years, we will do something in this land. Their rationale behind buying that land is not fixed. They don't have a specific project they want to do on that particular land. For example, sometimes you just buy some clothes, some Ankara. I don't know what I want to sew with it, but let me just buy it and keep. So that's a simple way you can understand government acquisition. They're just land that have been acquired by the government. They will use them in future, but what they will use it for is not fixed. They've not designed what they want to do. You just know that they have this particular land at this particular location. So same way you also buy some food stuff, you're not eating them tomorrow. Let me just buy it and keep. I would think of what to do with them subsequently in future. So this is what government lands under government acquisition means. This is the best way you can understand it. What then is a committed land? A committed land is the land the government have acquired for a particular project, for a particular reason, and nothing on earth will stop them, will change their mind on that particular project with that particular land. So the government have planned, okay, we are using this particular portion of land to build a school. If you acquire that land, sorry. They've designed some areas for estates. Nothing will stop them. That means they are committed to it. They've planned that land. Unlike government acquisition, whereby they are not certain of what they want to do with it. Just think, we shall get it. Right? So, this particular land that has been fixed for a particular project, nothing on earth will stop them. It's a committed land. For example, same way you have, okay, what happened some months ago when the ex of Tuntoti K's house was demolished in Abuja? The land fell under a committed land. Either they've designed it for drainages, road, school, hospital. It has a fixed purpose. Most times, people's property are demolished and we castigate the government. This government is devilish, they are mean, they are bad. But then most times, majority of the time, this property are under committed land and they will never release those lands to you. Never. They won't try it. They can't. They will demolish those buildings because they are lands the government have plans for. They are lands that they want to do a particular project on. So if you happen to buy a land under committed land, Sefini, case closed. Even though that land costs hundreds of billions, no way. But if you buy a land under committed land, now you've paid the scammer, now they've gone with your money. Now the government have been so magnanimous, say, come, let us help you. Come. Well, you're still our child. Now they will regularize that transaction and give you a title to it, because remember I said you don't even have a specific plan for that land. They just acquire it, okay, these are land and blah blah blah. So those land can now be given to you. It has a process. So number one question, is it advisable to buy a committed land? No way, run away. Is it advisable to even buy a land under government acquisition? Run away. Why give yourself stress? Why do you want to stress yourself? Why? So if you don't want to buy a land under government acquisition, you don't want to buy a committed land, what is the route? Please and please. Some people will say, what is lawyer doing? Kineche lawyer gun, anybody can do it. You see, the place of due diligence why acquiring property cannot be overemphasized. The first thing you want to do, you must do when you want to acquire a property, get a seasoned property lawyer to carry out due diligence. He would ascertain, verify if this land is under government acquisition or not, alongside a registered surveyor to check. If not, you spend time, so money you don't want to spend, and you lose all your investment. It has happened to many people back then in Abuja when El-Rufai was demolishing people. People think this El-Rufai governor is a very wicked man. Why is he? But then these are what you should have done initially. Why build on a land that cannot be given to you and you think emotion will work it out? No. So before you acquire a property, get a lawyer, get a surveyor to ascertain the veracity of the land, to verify it, to be sure this land does not belong to the government. There are no encumbrances on the land. I am Adebule Estate from Property Tips and this, and our goal is to help you. Stay well and see you next time.